Welcome to RCR Wireless News. I'm Martha DeGrasse, and I'm here with Alex Gellman. He is CEO of Vertical Bridge Holdings. We're at PCIA 2014. Alex, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Martha. Glad to be here.
So you had a very successful exit last fall, and now you're back in the game again. Give us a little bit of your history and tell us why you've decided to make this move now.
Well, first of all, it's fun. This is a great business, and we had a very successful process with American Tower, and we sort of said, okay, what are we going to do next? And we're not really the type of people who sit around or go to the beach, and we decided that the demand in the market is really fantastic. It's in some ways unprecedented that I've ever seen in 25 years in the business. There's so many new sites, and we just felt we had unfinished business. The last 5 years at GTP was really driven by lease amendments more so than new sites, and now we saw the pipeline shifting very dramatically ahead of the sale. And we're very excited to dive back in, develop new sites, and build a new business. One of the benefits of having a good exit is access to capital. People want to back us, and which we're very fortunate. So we feel we have the access to the capital. The market is really good. We have access to great people. We can put a lot of the band back together. It's almost was like, how can we not do this?
Okay, a lot of the band back together. The same partners that you worked with at GTP?
Some. I'm really excited. We have a great combination of GTP partners. So my two partners in Vertical Bridge starting up are Mike Belsky, who's standing over there, and Bernard Boyguy. Mike runs leasing and development. Bernard runs all operations. Mark Ganzi, who was the founder of GTP and my longtime business partner and friend, is our chairman. And so that's sort of the core team. Suzanne DeCobo is our controller, so that's the people who came from GTP. But we've also added a general counsel from a big law firm in Miami, the real estate attorney. We hired a guy named Bob Page from Brown Brothers Harriman, who will be our VP of M&A. So very, very experienced guy. I've known Bob for decades. Johnny Crawford has joined us as our SVP of development. So I'm really excited actually that we have sort of the GTP group, but also new people because we won't get stale. Fresh ideas are always good. What was good 2 years ago may not be the right way to do it now.
And you say demand is better than it's been in a long time. Is that all tower, or are you talking also about DAS and some other opportunities?
Primarily tower. We're going to be focused on tower. I think the DAS market is evolving. The tower market is it's a fantastic business model. It's very difficult to replicate that good of a business model in other ancillary aspects of the business. So right now we're going to focus primarily on towers. And what we have is we have 4 national carriers, 3 of whom are healthy and investing in building new sites. And depending on what happens with T-Mobile, that could be 4, which would be phenomenal. So there's just a tremendous amount of new infill sites to meet the data demand. And it's driving a lot of activity. As you can see, the show is buzzing.
It is buzzing. Okay, and last question. Overseas as well as the U.S., you're looking a lot overseas, right?
Yeah, so Vertical Bridge is a U.S.-focused tower company. Mark Ganzi has founded Digital Bridge, which has investments in multiple companies. Another Digital Bridge company is Mexico Tower Partners. These are the assets that GTP had in Mexico that were spun out prior to the sale. And Mexico Tower Partners is going to be about 1,500 towers pretty quickly. Very substantial, and we'll continue to look all over the world for tower and really all telecom infrastructure opportunities. But again, the U.S. tower market is so good right now, it's hard to beat the sort of risk-return profile because it's got high growth and it's very safe.
But you must have a lot of investors that have very high expectations now, right? I mean, based on all this?
Yeah, we're working on managing their expectations appropriately. I think I have a lot of friends in the investment side of the world over the years, and it's very difficult right now for them to find good opportunities to put money to work. And one thing that they like about the tower business is it is capital intensive. So they find a good investment, they can put a lot of money to work, and that's their job. That's what they're paid to do. So We have a lot of interest. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's sort of been like a reunion of people that we've known through the years that were saying, hey, I hear you're doing something new and we'd like to get involved. It's very flattering. We have to make a decision on who it's going to be pretty soon. So look for an announcement in the next few weeks.
All right, well, you let us know. All right, Alex Gellman, Vertical Bridge, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Martha.